The town, which takes its name from the Groot-Marico River, is anything but Groot. That said, this hamlet in the midst of maize, citrus and tobacco country packs a bunch of character.
One of the best things about South Africa is all of its hidden gems. So you can be taking a road trip somewhere, take a wrong turn by mistake, and still end up in a magical little town like Groot-Marico. Now we're exploring this awesome place with Cosmopolitan 2017 Sexiest Man, Tiro Mosete.
Hey guys, what's up?
Come, dude. That's enough selfies, seriously. We know how pretty you are.
24-year-old construction site engineer and model Tiro hails from the same countryside which gave us designer Gert Johan Coetzee.
First off, congrats on your win, my brother.
Oh, thanks, man. I remember it just like it was just yesterday. It was a great night. Tensions were high. Everybody was nervous, and I mean, you've been there before. You know, it's touch and go. Like nobody knows who's going to be the sexiest man for 2017.
Now you come from a small town, but you've never been here before.
I'm from Klerksdorp. Oh, and I mean, I like to do outdoorsy stuff. I like traveling. I like eating new foods, meeting new people, like new experiences all the time. And I've always wanted to give presenting a try.
Cool, for sure, man. I'll show you the ropes. We'll take the viewers on a journey, because that's what presenting's about. You know, you tick off your bucket list, you inspire the viewers to do the same, you take them on a journey. First thing, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath, relax. I can see you shy, I can see you nervous. Just enjoy yourself. And the viewers will enjoy themselves with us.
Groot-Marico's most famous citizen said that he knows no other place so heavy with atmosphere, with that stuff of life that bears the authentic stamp of South Africa.
Cool, so as you can see, we've pretty much walked for about 20 minutes and we've gone through the entire town. But that's the appeal of these small towns, is the ambience, you know, and the slowness of it all, which is really, really awesome. And that's why people flock from far and wide to come to places like this.
Yeah, actually, Herman Charles Bosman, one of South Africa's famous story writers, loved this place so much he wrote about it in over 150 stories.
Nice research. That's the sign of a good presenter, my friend. Well, we're at the Herman Charles Bosman Museum right now. We're going to go check it out and inform the viewers about a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Let's go check it out. Impressed. Nice.
Herman Charles Bosman was a school teacher in the district in the 1920s, and Santa van Bart manages the living museum in his memory.
You can tell that this is not your typical museum.
No.
This is a living museum. The exhibitions that we have here is not your typical behind the glass exhibitions may not touch. If you look at the buildings, it's buildings from the previous century to show our children and to show them this is how your ancestors built with ground and with mud and with cow dung and with everything that they get from the environment. They were able to build wonderful houses. Okay, guys, go and have fun. I know the bread team is already waiting for you. The fires are made. And afterwards, I want to teach you some Afrikaans dancing.
It's a date.
Sure.
Okay. Cheers.
Tiro loves books and used to read the newspaper aloud to his father. So it was a treat being in the buildings and around the kind of characters who inspired Bosman's famous works, the Voorkamer sketches. People like museum curator Hansie Coetzee.
We are going to do a demonstration for the children today of bread baking. What we need for baking bread is the flour. We add some salt, some sugar, and the yeast to it. Then we add water and we knead it until it's nice and pliable. Then we leave it for a half an hour for it to rise. Once it is risen, we take it and we put it in the pans, where it'll stay for approximately the same time to rise. From then, we put it into the oven, where it will stay for an hour.
It's like being a child again, right?
Yeah,
like it reminds me of being in the kitchen with mom and getting your hands dirty and everything sticky and dirty.
It's really hard to get out of your hands, I mean, but...
Check it there. His looks like porridge. Mine looks like proper dough, ready to be made into bread. I think I'd take this round.
I think you took this round.
Anna Molefe prefers to do her baking on the braai. Tiro's Tswana language skills were about to come in handy.
Diege ke diteng.
Eh.
E tshwana le diege ya go etsa borotho bo tla be ba go dirwa. Ke so se le sengwe fela.
Okay.
Ke diege e le one. Ke yone re dubile ka go tshwana ya tshwana. Ha ona fo e farologaneng teng diege. And then e ke dirileng fa nna. Ke dira gore ke etsa diphaphatha mare ke so se le sengwe.
So she's saying that the dough we made over there is the same dough that she's using to make the papatas.
You know, women love a man that can cook.
Oh, it's a challenge.
Women love a man that can cook, and this is what you call cooking. This is proper freshly baked bread. Mine's already looking bigger and better and stronger.
So is this not a competition?
It's, you know, it's always a competition when there's two guys involved, dude. Yeah, it's hot, man. Now I made a hole in mine. I can't even turn mine. So my Groot-Marico mountain range of a papata didn't work out. It just exploded and became a volcano. So you take this round.
I take this round.
Successfully baking a loaf of bread shouldn't be a challenge to this methodical construction management graduate, although some methods are more low-tech.
So as you can see, the dough has risen nicely while we've been waiting. The oven, we don't know if it's ready yet because it doesn't have one of those temperature dials. So the way you check an oven old school, because everything about this is old school, is you've got to put your arm in there. And if you can keep your arm in there for 10 seconds, then we know the oven's ready. You want to be a presenter? Take one for the team. Tell us how warm the oven is. Can you keep your arm in there for 10 seconds?
I can do that.
Put it in there.
Let's give it a try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How is it hot? 8, 9, 10.
It's flaming in here, but it's... Woo! Okay.
Okay, I think we're ready, Hansi.
With all these loaves, it's a good thing there's also plenty of marmalade to be had, with so much citrus grown in this area. As for closing the oven door, a sheet of corrugated iron roofing, a long crowbar, and a helping of Northwest mud is how it's done.
Yeah, the music.
Hear it.
That's your date waiting for you, my brother. You're going to be dancing in an exact replica of the Herman Charles Bosman classroom because he used to teach in this area.
That's exciting.
And it's made completely from natural elements, so everything from the environment.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
She's waiting. Santa is waiting.
As well as teaching dance, Santa organizes the Bosman Festival, the Marico Mountain Bike Classic, and co-manages the local art factory.
Dis 'n Afrikaanse dans.
All right.
Are you going to try?
This way.
Gaan probeer.
Daar's hy. Afrikaners is plesierig, dit kan julle glo. Hulle hou van partytjies en dan maak hulle so. Eers draai die ou vroutjie en dan draai die ou man en 'n vat.
Standing over 1.9 meters tall, Santa's dance partner was once the Gauteng North Junior High Jump champion. And, as it turned out, a tidy dancer too. A readiness to join the party had won the guys a new group of friends, and they'd each earned a loaf of Groot-Marico's finest to take home.
Look at that, dude. Nothing beats the smell of freshly baked bread. You're going to put some butter on here. One thing you'll realize when you're a presenter, my friend, is that every day is a cheat day. As you can see.
The pace. I've gotten the idea this past.
What does your diet normally consist of? Because you're clearly quite a fit guy.
Keep my diet high protein, very little carbs. But I think with this type of work, I might end up having to deviate a little bit.
Cool, man. Well, listen, how are you enjoying the presenting? Because I know you had a stutter as a youngster, so this is quite a thing for you to be able to get up. You know,
I know, I'm
presenting.
enjoying it. And I mean, like, as a young kid who had a bad stutter, I've always put myself in situations where I can overcome my challenges. So this is one way to combat my stuttering.
Well, you're doing a great job, brother.
Mr. Bosman threw some famous parties where wit and mampoer would have come standard. This infamous peach brandy has evolved and is now distilled from all kinds of fruit. Johan Jordan, aka Donkey Bull of the Marico, was going to do the introductions.
So this is apparently the place we need to come for proper mampoer.
I believe so, but can you boys take it from the set?
You don't think we can handle it?
I don't think so.
Okay, now listen, Johan, Tiro's wanting to be a presenter one day, okay? So we're teaching him the ropes here.
Okay, not.
Important lesson here for you. Now the viewer, they're able to see, okay? They can see what we're doing.
Yeah.
They can see, but they can't smell and they can't taste.
Okay.
For something like this, you need to bring them in. Once you've had your sip, let's give it a smell.
You smell it,
You smell it.
and you say the following words. This is a very good year.
This is a very good year.
Stula.
Ready, Stula, go for it.
Tiro was about to discover his inner Bosman.
Oh gosh. Wow. That feels like a Monday morning. Oh wow. It's very strong. Hits you and it stays, but
It lingers, eh? Straight to the head.
Straight to the head.
Tongue's burning.
I feel alive.
Chest is burning.
Jonathan.
You know that moment when your sinus is just clear?
That's what I
feel
told you.
that
Mampur helps for everything.
My teeth are burning.
Well, guys, there we have it. Mampur's tasting at its finest. Don't try this at home.
Nice. He's sweating. Perfect.
A siesta under Groot-Marico's canopy of trees, and the guys will be ready for part 2.